Absolutely.
Here's some squash.
All right, hey, thousands of felons are collecting food stamps on your dime. Starting today, more than 50,000 released drug felons in Texas will have the chance to get about $275 a month in food stamps. That's coming from taxpayers. But is this fair? Joining us right now to debate it, Republican Texas State Representative Matt Rinaldi. He's opposed to SNAP benefits for felons, and former Missouri State Senator Jeff Smith. He's also the author of, quote, Mr. Smith Goes to Prison, an account in the year he spent in jail following his violation of federal election law. First off, Matt, why do you take the stand you do?
Well, we should be raising our standards for welfare eligibility. We shouldn't be lowering our standards, and we certainly shouldn't be incentivizing bad behavior by rewarding it. I mean, the sad fact is, and it's an unfortunate fact, that over 75% of these drug felons are actually going to be recidivists. Even more of them will still be using drugs.
Right.
So it's more likely than not that the taxpayers will actually be subsidizing their drug use rather than helping them integrate into society.
If there was a way, to do this, Jeff, in a way that to make sure they're spending it on food, not by selling their cards, that would help to streamline the critics, correct?
Yeah, I think it would. And actually, to take issue with something the representative said, with all due respect, Texas actually has one of the lowest recidivism rates in the country. You said that over 75% of these people are expected to reoffend, but Texas's rate of recidivism is just 24%, much lower than the national average. And that's a credit in some respects to things that Governor Perry did right during his term.
Matt, do you believe in one way you to alleviate some, you're coming out of jail, you're saying to yourself you're desperate, if you can give somebody food and get food over their head, they can focus on their rehab and acclimating back into society?
No, I think it actually enables the behavior. And what do you tell a single mother who's trying to make ends meet that we're going to take a portion of her income and give it to a drug dealer being released from prison? Why don't we ever talk about the people who are doing things right that are being hurt by this policy?
Brian, it just doesn't make sense to have a lifelong stigma and lifelong consequences for one mistake. This is America. We're a land of second chances. And furthermore, the science on this backs up what I'm saying. Once someone who is committed a prior nonviolent crime is out for 3 years without committing another one, they're no more likely to reoffend than any person off the street. And so what we're doing is we're penalizing people long after they're really a risk to the population.
Well, we're going to find out. It gets lifted in Texas. It's every state's option. Texas is going to lift it, and we'll see if the money goes to the right place. It would be great to see some oversight to make sure it's being used for food and getting people started and maybe have a sunset on it so it's not there forever. Matt Rinaldi, as well as Jeff Smith, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, 12 minutes before the top of the hour.